Why don't you look at that? It's time for another episode of the 3-Man lineup.
Baby girl.
How was that? Better?
Yeah, I mean, like, shit, we're just doing us.
Just mixing it up a little bit, you know?
Yeah, we're recording this on a different app. So let us know your opinions. In my opinion, I think it sounds better than the last one, but who am I?
Really, huh?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Speaking of mixing it up, we'll be getting a mixer soon, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know, I wish would mix it up.
What?
Aaron Rodgers, bro. Mix it up, bro. Do a little bit of mixing in the kitchen. Why the fuck you gotta lose every single time? You know how dumb he makes Green Bay fans look? And I don't really think they're that dumb. It's just like when you got Aaron Rodgers looking like he just rolled out of bed, right? Man's got long, greasy hair because it's about to fall out.
He's saving whatever he can preserve at this point. And you know what? Tell me why you still have people out there saying that Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady. Or he's the greatest of all time,
he's the better looking. 10 years ago, maybe.
I was going to say, not this season.
Oh, my God.
I mean, at least we can see Rodgers' age. Tom, we really can't.
Tom does Botox.
Tom does a lot of stuff.
Botox.
He doesn't eat strawberries.
No. It's Botox, avocado ice cream, and toothpaste.
And
TB12.
Not strawberries. You know what? Aaron Rodgers, I bet you he eats a whole batch of strawberries before every playoff game. That's why he loses.
No.
But you cannot tell me now. The excuse every single year is Aaron Rodgers doesn't have weapons. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a defense. Aaron Rodgers has a stupid head coach.
It was on a platter for him, and that's the most.
This was his year for the taking.
That was the most aggravating thing. It was the fact that everything was lined up, everything was all set. You ain't got to worry about this. You ain't got to worry about that. No more bitching and complaining, yo. And you're at least going to the Nfc Championship, bud.
Right, you have a first-round bye, and then who you playing? Jimmy Garoppolo? Oh, no big deal, right? Nope, wrong. Because it's the Packers.
I think honestly. So how much you blame Aaron Rodgers for this? Like how much percentage would you give him? How much blame? Yeah.
At least half.
What's the blame? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be, but
because the defense held the 49ers.
Yeah, but you can't let that special team slide. You can't let the special team slide.
No, you can't do
and
that.
that's either. The coaching.
I actually forgot about the block punt until you said that.
Matt LaFleur. Spoople. So if anybody's never even, they don't know the reference, there's a Family Guy episode where the guy, where's that guy from?
The guy on Family Guy?
Yeah,
like, he's from a bakery.
Yeah.
And then he was in a roller skating.
Yeah, the Spoople.
Yeah, the Spoople.
Spoople. Yeah, is it Spoople or Spoople?
Spoople. Would you like a hot piss of pee? It's on the hooves.
The head piece of pee. It's I'm real Barrington, thanks to the Barrington fortune. How do you do?
You sound like Joe Buck.
They made all the guys. They made them all sound retarded.
It's like we see like a really exciting play, maybe like 105, kick return to the house. You just hear, and he's at the 20, and then the 15, the 10.
You know what would be really exciting if I don't know, maybe Aaron Rodgers actually made it out of the postseason.
I know, right?
You know what, Aaron? This is where I was coming to the conclusion of Aaron Rodgers is the Russell Westbrook of the NFL. Mm-hmm. He's got all these accolades. He's got all these stats. It makes him look really, really good.
Just his name itself, has worth to it. Has some value.
Exactly. And when you got all this, when you got all the MVPs, he got 4 MVPs now.
I don't know.
Yeah,
probably around there.
Yeah, he's got 4 MVPs.
He was the front runner this year.
He got the MVP this year.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. I thought that was decided the night before the Super. All right, no.
I'm pretty sure he's a front runner because I know TJ Watt's a front runner for Defensive Player of the Year too.
Right.
And by the time we probably upload this shit,
but some MVP.
That's what I'm saying. So he gets all these accolades, he gets all these stats that makes him look really good, but it's like when you get to the postseason, dude, you don't do jack shit. And it's just like Russell with the fucking triple doubles.
You forget how to play football.
You can give me triple doubles all fucking day, but once again, when you're getting bounced in the first round of the fucking playoffs, I mean, fuck your triple doubles, dude. And you look at Russell Westbrook right now on the Lakers, hot fucking garbage.
You looked at Aaron Rodgers over the offseason, right? Showing up, or hardly showing up, right, to the portion of training camp where it's optional, right? And then he finally does show up. The long greasy hair, as you say.
He's a vet, and it's optional, so I don't hold that against him.
And but the media makes out the story of
no. Can we go back to things where it's like the how are you going to hold something that's optional against him? Because you just tried to do that.
No. I didn't finish my point. My point was that the media...
that's your leaping board. That's your fucking diving board right there. So if something's optional,
there's plenty of factors.
You're like a cop who's like, oh yeah, you have the option to put your hands in the air, but I will shoot you in the face. It's your option.
There are many factors to this, but the media was trying to paint this picture of like Aaron Rodgers isn't happy with the franchise.
He's not.
It's the franchise's fault.
They took Jordan Love, bro. All right. At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, follow me for a second because you're rolling into some bullshit right now. You're telling me, right? The past what? 2-3 times the Packers have gone in the postseasons. What at the end of their season? What has been the conclusion? They need more offensive weapons. Yes or no?
I don't know. I mean, this year he seemed to have plenty
now you
of
don't
support.
know. Now you don't know. What? Are you serious?
I think he has a solid team around him. That was my point. Like you can't feel sorry for Aaron Rodgers or feel bad that he's in this situation.
But you're gonna tell me, right? That is like your boss asking you for a raise. You ask your boss for a raise, and he brings in fucking I don't know Enrique.
Spopo.
Yeah, but how are you going to feel when he brings in whoever, Joe Schmo, at maybe a little bit less than you? Well, and he can take all the extra shift you do. You're going to feel slighted.
Okay, but they still had a solid team around him. Yeah, the special team
See, now you have a solid team that only got you so far.
It's Aaron Rodgers' fault.
Oh, my God. Okay.
More than half. Okay, sorry, let me reiterate.
The year before, last year, he probably should have ran the ball in. I give you that. He's got to take that one to his grave.
All I'm saying is Aaron Rodgers, he expects everything handed to him and on a platter, and this year he finally got it.
He got it all.
What happened?
He got it all and he fucked it up.
That's my point. Look what happened.
Yeah, but you're not going to hold something optional against that, man.
We should be seeing the Rams and the Packers in the NFC Championship game.
We should, but that's not happening. That's not how the cookie crumbles over here.
Speaking of the Rams, let's talk about that Rams-Buccaneers game. You want to start?
Now, before we even get started, we've said something on this podcast a couple weeks back. White guys can't play football. I got to send that. I got to give Cooper Kupp. He got the black card, bro. He got
He got the black card.
He got it with me. Hunter Renfrow up in there in the L.A. He putting in work. Man's got no fucking hairline, but he putting in work. I mean, bro, like when he took his helmet off, bro, you know that man's got stress, bro. You know he is stressed the fuck.
The hair's stuck inside the helmet. It came off with it,
bro. He's got like the side parts, bro. The side things going on where it's like a couple of little strands of hair attached in the two sides. It's like the world's shittiest bridge. That's it. I mean, like, bro, use the keys.
I mean, going back to Cooper Kupp, like a few years ago, I would have said he was even with Robert Woods. They were a great wide receiver duo, but maybe, they took turns making their own plays. But now Cooper Kupp's looking like he should have won MVP. Like seriously.
Of the league?
Yeah.
Of the... Nigga, you retarded? Nigga, you fucking retarded?
What are you talking about?
Cooper Kupp, right? MVP.
Yeah. He'd be my pick.
This is why you don't pick shit. Let me pull up his
stats.
His stats, bro. Because we do shit 100 over here.
But Cooper Kupp, right? All of a sudden, very good at football. I'm not saying he was bad before, but he's very, 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 very good now. Him and Matthew Stafford have been a great pairing, great quarterback wide receiver duo. And these two are keeping it up right in the playoffs. And they managed to somehow squeeze past Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in Tampa.
So he has, 1,900 yards? what is it?
Close to beating Megatron's record. I know that.
Yeah, end of the year with 16 touchdowns. His longest was 59, which I think was that one in the. I think it was the one with the Bucks.
And these two were also playing for home field advantage. You have to remember that.
Because
the Packers lost the night before.
But you know what, though? If the Rams lost, they beat themselves. They legitimately beat themselves.
I thought they were going to beat themselves. Like, I literally saw that team imploding from the inside out.
Exactly. It was so I'm sitting there watching the game, right? And excuse me. Brady had this one pass to Gronk. It was on the sideline. It was a crazy good pass. Gronk winds up running, and Gronk is the most unathletic fuck I've ever seen in my life. That man, his agility rating in Madden has to be a 0. Seeing that man like do a juke or even try to like shimmy shake, it hurts. It's like seeing Phillip Rivers throw a football. It hurts you on the inside. It only hurts your pride. It hurts just all around. Your joints hurt in the morning after watching that man try to do a cut. But he had that big play, right? And I'm like, damn. I feel like I've seen that play before, and oh damn, I think I've seen this defense before, and oh wow, right on time, the defense is imploding. Did I go back in time? No. Oh, did I? Tom's here. Oh shit.
Oh, Cam Akers fumbled again.
Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck?
Tom Brady's getting all of this luck again.
Tom Brady pushing it to overtime. What?
The football gods are answering his prayers.
I see, and that was like the huge thing. It was the fact that it was so many self-inflicted mistakes.
It almost looked scripted. It really did. Like another Tom Brady classic comeback.
I know.
This was a 27-3 situation.
That's what I'm saying, and that what was funky about it too. I was like, I've seen this before.
And you know what I'm saying? You have a beat up team.
Smell that out.
Right, you have a beat up team. You knew you weren't gonna have Chris Godwin. Antonio Brown said, "See you later."
That man is bro. That's what perk 30s do to you people.
Like, just on paper, the Rams is the best football team in I don't know how long. I mean, a lot of them are aging. You have Eric Weddle, who's like 50. Still
they got that man up off the couch, bro. They called Weddle, and Weddle was like, "I'll be there."
Von Miller still has something on the tank. Like the needle's on E, it's still running.
No. If anything, it's on quarter of a tank. Because think about it, right? Think about that whole defensive front. You got Von Miller, you got Aaron Donald, and you got Leonard Floyd.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
That's a top. You can't double everybody. Someone's getting free, and you saw that the whole Bucks game. If Aaron Donald's not eating, fucking Floyd's eating. If Floyd ain't eating, Von Miller's eating. Von Miller had some QB pressures. He had to have a sack or two. Fucking Aaron Donald played like a man possessed. and see, like, I get very butthurt about when people talk about Aaron Donald being the best defensive player ever. You know, because I think T.J. Watt definitely got snubbed last year for it. The man is definitely a freak of nature on defense. And after watching that game, I mean, like, damn, him and T.J. Watt are damn close to it. Yeah. I mean, if we would have kept Bud Dupree, I mean, like, T.J. Watt probably had more sacks. I mean, shit. Bud Dupree would
it almost seems to me like the Rams defense was built to bail Jared Goff out of games. But now they have a high-power offense, too. And now all of a sudden, like, your Super Bowl window.
But it's still there to bail. No. That defense is still there to bail them out because what they have to do, bail them out. I mean, all right, give it to him. Matthew Stafford made a good throw. Cooper Kupp made 2 fantastic catches in the clutch.
Yep.
So, yeah,
like 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't even have to make it that fucking hard. Everybody's already fucking tuned in. There's no other fucking football games, you douche.
No, you had that in the back at halftime, and somehow they found a way to make it a game.
Somehow you did. And Sean McVay, Sean McVay, bro. If you're looking at the world's biggest fucking screen in the world, why do you feel like you need to look at it that you're really fucking thinking, bro? Like, you are the world, like Jimmy fucking Neutron, dude. Think, like, dude, he scored. Regroup. Go back out there, put your special teams out there, and tell them not to fucking fumble. Tell your offense just to fall down after you get the ball. Just throw the ball into the dirt.
He's like, that didn't go to the plan.
Are the pixels fucked up, or am I just seeing shit? Does it mean my spectacles? You know that coach that keeps Sean McVay back all the time. Do you see that little clip?
Oh yeah, the get back coach.
Yeah. Where the fuck was he when he was running up and down the field? Like, dude, he would dead ass go in the fucking end zone and celebrate. But I don't understand why coaches can't do that. They're part of the team.
What? Step out on the field?
Celebrate. Go in the end zone.
I don't know, because you don't want to pull a Mike Tomlin and trip up some players.
Oh yeah, you could just put fucking microphones in the locker room. Fucking bitch. Why, dude? For the amount of shit the Patriots are known for doing, bro, you really gotta sit here and talk about Mike Tomlin accidentally?
No, I'm not ragging on Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, you are. No, I'm not. Shit up like it's something to talk about.
Because you just asked why can't coaches step on the field? I told you why.
I said to celebrate, you douche.
You left that part out.
Oh, okay.
I thought you just meant in general.
Why can't coaches have microphones? Like, what do you mean?
Why can't coaches be in the huddle?
Why can't coaches record shit? What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Y'all are the only team that's known for cheating, and everybody's okay with it.
Every team cheats. That's what I'm sure you've heard that before. Hey, the Steelers cheat.
Yeah, but
the Rams cheat. The Bucks cheat. Everyone cheats. Everyone gets caught. Every team is on record.
When the Steelers got caught for cheating,
I don't know.
Exactly.
Look it up.
It doesn't happen. Look it up.
It has happened. Look it up.
Fuck you. It happened. No, it's a wide known fact that you guys cheat.
Yeah, I'm not admitting that.
Yeah, exactly.
But we all do.
You guys get caught. That's the point.
They all get caught.
You are labeled a cheater.
Every team gets caught.
You're labeled a cheater.
Anyone that's listening, whatever team you're a fan of, comment down below what year was your last scandal and got caught and reprimanded. Comment down below.
If you're a Saints fan, we all know what that is.
How about the breaking news today, by the way, before we get back to the divisional round? Sean Payton stepping down as the Saints head coach.
You see that, team? You see that? Whoa. Who was that wide receiver that was paid big money?
Wait, hold on.
What was his name again? That's a genuine fucking question. I have no idea. What the fuck was his name?
Slant Boy.
Thomas.
Yeah, Mike Thomas.
Mike Thomas?
Yeah, Mike Thomas.
I was going to say Demarius Thomas, rest in peace.
Yeah, no,
don't you laugh, you piece of shit.
I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing at you.
What are you, Patrick Mahomes' brother, Jackson Mahomes? You going to do a fucking TikTok on this dude's grave, you douche? You're going to burn in hell.
Michael Thomas, speaking
I can't say anything bad, even though Demarius Thomas did ruin my season. Yeah, fuck Tim Tebow, dude. That guy's a douche.
He tried to play his tight end.
Bro, seeing that man try to make a block, bro, oh my God, give me some fucking pads, bro. I'm at least going for somebody's ACL. Like, the way he went to block somebody, it's like he went to his first tumbling class. It's like he went to his daughter's tumbling class and was like, oh, I can definitely use that move.
It's like he was wearing those drunk goggles. And you say 3 of them, and you're like, I don't know where to go.
If I throw my body in a circle, I'll get one of them. And he's just landing on a pile of guys.
Urban Meyer comes over and kicks him and is like, you're a loser. I'm a winner. All right, I'm going to show you how to block.
You better fucking block. Hey, do you have any good, I don't know, marriage counseling places?
Tebow, you want to do that too?
Hey, Tebow, tell the team I'm going to stay back and see the fam.
Another side gig.
Go get some piece of flat white ass. He's like, look, I did not have sexual relations with you. He goes out there like, oh yeah, dude, some people wanted to take pictures of me, right? I love how he did that press conference, and he was trying to play it off like, oh yeah, people try to take pictures of me.
That was my privacy.
Notice how he went there wearing an Ohio State shirt, not a fucking Jacksonville Jaguars.
Living in the past. This man signed a 5-year deal.
And didn't even do it yet. I thought, you know what?
Any ones he might have made. This brief stint was thrown in that nightclub.
Think about it. His draft picks have been asked. Like Etienne, they picked up from Clemson with
paired him with Trevor.
Trevor and that guy's poop. And you know what? You know what the scary thing is? We almost drafted him.
Really?
Thank God.
He got hurt early in the season,
like week 1, week 2.
Yeah, because I hardly remember him playing.
They tried to play him at wide receiver, I heard, and running back. They tried to use him as a hybrid player. Everybody wants the next Deebo Samuel.
Yeah,
everybody wants the next Deebo Samuel. I mean, that's a fact.
Yep. Oh, you need to get Trevor some weapons. But anyway, Sean Payton What has happened to that team? This team's Super Bowl window was slammed so hard.
How about that? Kirk Cousins has sent you home multiple times. Imagine that. Think about Sean Payton waking up, right? And now you got what? Jameis Winston and a gadget guy at starting quarterback. I mean, Jameis Winston's just fucking ridiculous, dude, when he's not eating his fingers.
Do you know how much debt they're in right now, the team? They're in cap space hell. Dude. $75 million this year.
Oh, yeah, they're not doing shit. I mean, he's smart. He's not trying to be about. He's not trying to be a part of that dumpster fire. That team is going to be, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like that team's going to be a not as bad Eagles team. How they won the Super Bowl and then they just like shit the bed.
Yeah, except
the year after, and we were one catch away from doing that thing. Yeah, you ain't done shit since then. I don't want to hear about one catch or nothing, dude. Except I don't want to hear how close you were to beating the Bucks either, dude. You're so fucking.
Look
lost.
At the NFC South though. Like finally, right? Like Brady's retiring, Breeze is gone.
How do you know Brady's retiring, dude?
I'm not saying this year necessarily. I'm talking about the future, right? And look at the Saints now, and. You believe it or not, the Falcons might be on top soon.
Well, see, everybody knew that. Everybody knew that as soon as Drew Brees left, their Super Bowl window closed, and they got. And honestly, they got bad calls too. They've gotten bad calls throughout the years, which I think they had. I think the year before it was like the tight end pass to the end zone. Or some shit like that, and the way they called it was like it was used completely out of bounds. I just think they've gotten bad calls. Long story short, they've gotten bad calls, and I think Sean Payton knows. I mean, there might be another coaching job available where Sean Payton can do, but I mean, there's not much he can do. They're in cap space hell. None of their players are healthy. Their defense is the defense that was actually good. That was the main thing they could really lean on. They can't lean on anymore. I mean, Jameis Winston, he's probably one crab leg away from giving you 30 interceptions again. Like it what fucking
he's serviceable.
Who is that fucking
Taysom Hill? White Lamar Jackson.
Well, you know what? Right, look at Taysom Hill and look at fucking Daniel Sorensen. You know what they have in common?
What?
They both went to BYU. You know the players from BYU fucking suck. All about that God shit.
He's getting like $30 million a year too.
Yeah, they had to pay him.
I don't understand. That's what the Saints get for paying bad players stupid money. Not bad players, but players that aren't worth it.
All right. Well, speaking of like recent news, you see AB? You see that crazy man Antonio Brown?
What did he do now?
So there's been stirring rumors that AB wants to go to the Ravens, which
I've heard that for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So today he posted a picture of him in a Ravens uniform.
Did he?
Now I don't know if it's photo. I'm pretty sure it's photoshopped, but if it is, and he just went out and got a Ravens uniform with 84 on it, that man has a lot of time on his hands.
Probably photoshopped.
So
he's been in court a lot.
It's court or raping somebody. But hey, innocent till proven guilty.
What I love, because I've heard the Ravens rumors for a few years now, right?
Yeah.
And he left the Steelers complaining that Ben can't get him the ball. Ben can't get him. You think Lamar Jackson's going to get you the ball?
Do you think Lamar Jackson's going to even see you when he's not running for his life? Or just trying to run? Dude, even if he saw you wide the fuck open 30 yards down the field, do you think that man could hit you?
Lamar will hike the ball. Hike. Oh, no one's open.
Yeah.
No progression.
Well, I don't think Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback either. I mean, it's year 4 for him. There's been no progression in his quarterback performance. So I don't really see him as a quarterback. I see him being more of like a Terrell Pryor.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to hate on the guy.
I'm not.
But
it's a fact.
It is a fact. And every offseason you hear the same thing. Oh, he's been training extra hard. And
he would be a filthy version of Tyreek Hill. He would be as like a slot receiver because like
he took it as an insult when like the idea was brought up, like, oh, maybe he should convert into a receiver or something.
Well, that just goes to show the man's he's serious about his craft. That's like the way it came off to me was he's serious about his craft. He's gonna put in the work. But this was 4 fucking years ago. So like,
I mean, the guy doesn't give up easily. I'll give him.
I mean, but you look at the whole look at the whole quarterback room, right? The beat dead ass with you, bro, dead ass. I had no idea Lamar Jackson got hurt. So like, I'm fucking watching. I'm like, when did Lamar change his number? And when did he grow an ugly look? Is that fucking Lamar? The fuck, dude? They just got low budget Lamars everywhere, dude. They just pulled them out their ass. And I'm like, I mean, hey. They all got something in common. They can't throw the ball, but they got decent legs.
Yeah, right?
It's like the A, B, and C version of Lamar Jackson as their backups. And it's like, go get Joe Flacco back.
And like they're bragging about how Mark Andrews is the league's best tight end right now. And
Mark Andrews has to flip a ball that is thrown to him. He is known for flipping balls to himself. No homo, right? But before, like in the Steelers game, right? And they were when the commentators wouldn't shut the fuck up, right? And I was listening to him for the odd second. They said that most of the balls Mark Andrews caught, he's had to flick them to himself and catch them. So that means they're way too outside. So Lamar Jackson, his accuracy is poop. You know what I'm saying? Just straight garbage.
Yeah.
Hot garbage.
I'm sorry
I don't
to
think
say.
he can push the ball down the field. He's dynamic with his legs, but he will always in my eyes be a low budget Vic, because at least Vic could throw the ball.
I agree. Did you know something about Mike Vick? This is a true fact.
Oh, you want to know my true fact about Mike Vick?
What?
He used to beat up devils. It's true fact. He went to jail.
I know.
And people act like he didn't do shit.
The man served his time.
Yeah, you just gotta donate a couple of fucking $100 to PETA. You're good.
Did you know the man's right-handed? Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, he's right-handed. But when he used to play, street football as a kid, his friends used to make him throw left-handed because he was too good. I'm being serious.
Wow.
I'm being serious.
So he's ambidextrous?
Something like that, like for the football.
Because I know like some basketball players are like that, where they're like predominantly right-handed, but they dribble. Like I'm like that. Like I'm right-handed, but when I play basketball, the ball feels more comfortable in my left hand.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy.
Thanks.
But like anytime you bring up the classic Vic Lamar comparison, right?
It's just his legs. It's nothing about anything
that's their first argument. Oh well, he broke all Vic's single season rushing records.
And I don't give a shit. See, that's what I'm saying. If I wanted somebody, and that's why the Falcons never did shit. That's why they never even won shit. Because you really can't win with a quarterback who's so dynamic with his running. When he is so underdeveloped in his passing game and he relies on his feet way more often than he should, that's a problem. You know what? Perfect example. Russell Wilson. He's the perfect example of the perfect dual threat quarterback.
Yes.
And you know what? When he came out of college and people were shitting on him, he showed the people what's up. And every single year, what has he done? He's gotten better.
Either way.
Better. He has not had to rely on his feet. Later in his career, if you look at it before when he started till now, he is, maybe when they've had shitty offensive line, but when they had good teams, he's killing you with his arm. He's not killing you with his legs.
He makes plays every snap. And you know what? The 1% of snaps where he actually doesn't manage to find someone open, he does make a play. He just never fails to get that much needed first down.
He ad-libs. And I think Lamar doesn't ad-lib well. He just runs off. Like you never see him, when he runs, he's just looking to run. He's looking to break your fucking ankles and send you to Jesus. But like when you see Russell running, he's looking downfield. He's directing traffic. And you just don't see that from Lamar. I don't think Lamar is a winning quarterback.
I think it's nerves. Like he knows there's a bunch of bodies around him about to tackle him, so he just starts panicking and he says, "Screw trying to make a play. Let me just do what I'm comfortable with."
Yeah, but even if you look back, even when he played at Louisville or even in his high school days, there wasn't any. It was all running plays from him that you were like, damn. It was people getting juked out of their fucking socks, and it's like, damn. That guy's gonna, and he just happened to play quarterback. But when you have somebody that dynamic, that much of a lethal threat, and he wants to play offense, you want him to touch the ball as much as possible. Mm-hmm. That's why he played quarterback from probably from Pee Wee to middle school to high school, and then when he went to Louisville, I mean, like when he was at Louisville, I mean, they retired that motherfucker's number. He ain't done shit in the NFL. He ain't done shit.
People treat him like he has won 3 Super Bowls already.
I mean, he was good for that school. I mean, he was probably the only no notable quarterback from that school to have this much cachet in the NFL. I guess
which explains why they retired his number.
Yeah, exactly.
And
he cried like, "Oh my god!"
Like when Lamar finally beat Mahomes, the Ravens fan acted like they won the Super Bowl, right? But I love this narrative of that Mahomes and Lamar is a rivalry. It's not. Lamar got that one win, and it never will be.
Mahomes and Burrow, you watch out.
And Mahomes and Josh Allen.
Mark my words, Josh Allen will be Phillip Rivers. Mark my fucking words. Josh Allen will be Phillip Rivers because it was this time. This game he played was for his legacy. That was for his legacy.
That's bold.
You're gonna go. What are you gonna go against? Fucking Joe Burrow, Kyle Shiesty, Joe Burrow, fucking Pat Mahomes. Right, and I imagine the Steelers are going to get a quarterback too. Hopefully, a quarterback from Ole Miss. You got another young gun coming at you. Who else you got to go through? You know what I'm saying? You have to go through a whole lot of fucking people again. I don't think you can do that, especially with that team. Especially with you got. I know the quarterback. Not the quarterback, but they got with Stephon Diggs. That's your real number one receiver right now. But who else you got? You know what I'm saying? Like that team, it's got a lot of holes on offense.
You have Emmanuel Sanders, who's aging. He's old as dirt.
Yeah, he's not going to do shit.
You got Cole Beasley, who's getting old. Look at the defense.
Gabriel Davis had a good game.
Micah Hyde, right? Jordan Poyer. All these people are either on the wrong side of 30 or nearing 30. Like, their Super Bowl win. You remember the Saints, the year of the Minneapolis Miracle?
Yep.
The first time Kirk Cousins sent them home. That's the Bills now. Like, their Super Bowl window, still open. Maybe you got one more year, but that's it.
I wouldn't say it's... I would, or you know what?
Plus, you're not even taking into account Josh Allen's cap hit starting next year.
Hear me out. I wouldn't say it's open. It's, like, cracked. And I think people want to push him through because they know how good he could be. I think... It's just like it's just like with the Lamar argument. It's like the idea of Lamar getting over that hump. Everybody thinks as soon as he gets over that hump, it's going to be greener pastures, and that's what I think a lot of people do with Josh Allen, who just needs to get over the hump. He just needs to get over that one game. It's just like with Matthew Stafford and the Bucks.
I mean, he played his heart out. I'll give him that.
Josh exactly. Allen. I mean, their defense just fucking imploded, and that's a sad fact.
Yeah,
and that's
you can't let Mahomes go.
You got
70 yards. And
yeah, but I mean,
seconds.
Like, dude,
you can't.
But what do you do in that situation, bro? You got Tyreek Hill and you got Travis Kelce.
Tyreek Hill should have been the guy that, yeah, sure. If you if you make sure Tyreek does not get open, Kelce probably will. But at least Kelce can't run, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, but you might as well have, because you look at that play with the Kelce and he get like 20, 30 yards off that play.
In my opinion, no matter what kind of playmakers you have, you should not be going downfield that quick.
And a big thing for me, and I'm not like, this is not, it's more of like for the coaching. Mm-hmm. How come Stephon Diggs only had three catches?
Well, yeah, I saw that. Apparently, he was locked down.
three catches, 7 yards.
Even Isaiah McKenzie.
And just that 2-point conversion? Like, what? The fact that, Stephon Diggs went out of the field last time, made a whole big spectacle about how next year's going to be different, and he almost held his word to it. But the fact of, in a big game, you couldn't get open, you couldn't get more active, you couldn't, do a little more. I just assumed because they went out and traded for you. I mean, yeah, but it's that 2-point, in the grand scheme of the whole game, that 2-point conversion. I'm talking about, it means a lot, the 2-point conversion, but I'm talking about Stephon Diggs himself. This is supposed to be your number one receiver, the same person you traded for from Minnesota to get.
Right.
I want a little more. I want a little more, especially in a big-time game like that.
I look at him as a high-end wide receiver, too. I just, I don't see him as a one.
I know, if you have, I could see him doing good with, like a Juju.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even Thielen. Like, when Thielen and Diggs were together, that was kind of your Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods duo.
Yeah.
Not one didn't necessarily outshine the other, So maybe,
I think Thielen towards the end might have. I think just because he's a Minnesota guy.
Yeah, and then Jefferson came in and took all the spotlight.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't even heard Thielen's name.
No.
I don't even know where the fuck that guy is. Does he still got a job?
I don't know.
I don't know.
might not for long. But let's talk about. So obviously, the AFC Championship game is in Kansas City again for the 4th year in a row, I believe.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, buddy?
I don't like it. I think all of America is rooting for Joey Franchise.
Joe Burrow.
What about you? Since you're a Steelers fan, who are you rooting for? Does it matter to you?
I like Joe Burrow as a person, so I'd love to see him, like, get something.
Yeah.
The only thing I will say is I hope Mike Hilton gets a DUI. A safe one, but I hope he can't play.
It doesn't hurt anyone.
So the thing I've learned about our team in the past couple of days, right? Especially watching Mike Hilton and really having a chance to reflect on our season, we somehow learned how to develop DBs, which is kind of shocking because we never could. We've always had a terrible back end. So the fact that Cameron Sutton's coming on, Terrell Edmonds is coming on, we got Minka Fitz back there.
He's young, the anchor,
exactly.
In that back end,
the young corners we got, they're coming on. Like the later in the season, the more the defense and the more the DBs looked like they just played looked better. They played more freely. They weren't thinking about what they were doing. Mm-hmm. It was just like a second nature, and they were making fucking plays.
Right.
Do I think Joe Hayden will retire? I hope not, because I don't mind having him as a veteran presence, and I think you can get him at a really, really team-friendly deal.
You made it sound like you hate the guy.
He's just fucking old. And I feel like when you really... It's just like with Steve Nelson. He's just fucking old. And when we really fucking needed you, guy, where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you? Nowhere. So, at least... I mean, Joe Hayden, he's hurt here and there, but I mean, at least I know he will give my team 110%, either on the field or just even in the DB room.
Like you said, a good mentor.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not mad about that. But
what about
seeing Mike Hilton go to the Bengals, right? And Mike Hilton plays a big part in that defense. There's nothing you could say about that. And the fact that he was on our team, it's just like, you're our player, bro. You're ours, dude. You're like a team fucking rental right now. Same thing with Bud Dupree. I hope the Titans have fun with him because we're bringing him back, dude.
Yeah, how about that Bengals-Titans game? Oh, my God. The return of the king. You know what?
Oh, my God, dude. That was the most... that was probably the most frustrating game I've watched in a while.
I've given Derrick Henry so much trouble just because I say, like, he's not that good at football. He's just good at trucking people, you know? And, he's slow.
He's not slow.
I thought he was slow.
Exactly.
And then when I last week on the show, I finally said, like, he's going to be the difference maker of the Titans. He's going to be the reason the Titans go to Super Bowl. He's going to carry Ryan Tannehill to the Super Bowl. We both said that, and he let me down.
I don't think, you know what, the really frustrating thing is, right? Listen, Mike Rabel, you piece of shit. How the fuck, right? You're going to lose Derrick Henry in week 8, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then...
Julio Jones the week before.
Exactly. Julio Jones and then A.J. Brown, too.
Yep.
You lost 3 of your top offensive weapons. You're left with Ryan fucking Tannehill, right? But even the backup...
And Dante Foreman.
Yeah, but even the backup they had...
the receiver?
No, Deontay Foreman.
Deontay Foreman. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm retarded. I can't see a guy. Sorry, different elevations with the laptop, bro. We are professional, but not that professional.
It's all right. Yeah, we're professional. But anyways, you managed to not lose a game.
Yeah, you don't fucking lose a game, bro. You're all set. You're all lined up. You got the coveted first round bye. Someone
would jerk their mother off for that shit.
What?
Just like the Packers, that benefited them so much having the first round.
Oh, my God. The Packers wouldn't even benefit from a free ride. They'd find some way. Mike McCarthy's fat ass would be on the back of it waiting. Yo, hey, Ron! Yo, let me get in, dude!
The NFL can be like...
I got beer and nachos from Jerry's!
The NFL could be like, you know what, guys? We're not going to have a season. We're just going to give the rings to the Packers, and... Aaron Rodgers is going to be like...
He'll get the ring and fumble, and all the diamonds will break.
He'll just be like, I don't feel like wearing a suit and I show up to the ring ceremony.
Starts
like this guy does not want a ring that bad.
Yeah, and I don't think Aaron Rodgers really likes playing football.
I can see that. He never looks like he's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
You know
I think he's a cocky guy to where when he wins, he definitely like puts it in your fucking face.
You know that shirt where it's like multiple faces of the same guy, the same look, and it's like happy, sad.
Yeah.
You could make one for Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, like the thing, like he's got that like who's the guy from the Bears?
Which guy?
The guy who didn't give a fuck.
What?
Oh, which one? Yeah, exactly.
None of them.
Oh my god. Oh, the one they had before Trubisky.
Before Trubisky. The Sickies guy.
What?
The guy, the cigarettes guy.
Yeah, the Sickie guy. Fuck, what the fuck is his name? I want to say Brian Hoyer because he just probably looks like he smokes cigarettes. In the back of
Jay Cutler.
Yeah, Jay Cutler. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is a really good Jay Cutler.
Brian Hoyer.
What? Brian Hoyer definitely looks like he's in the back of Patriots Place trying to buy some meth.
Or he's like, hey kid, give me your social, I'll give you a pro shop gift card.
I think like when all the fans are filing out of Gillette Stadium, and Brian Hoyer's in the back like meth, you meth. Anybody got meth? Oh, you meth? Oh no.
He's the weirdo knocking on people's car windows. He's like, hey, you got $2.
Yeah, and then just like Hunter Biden, bro, he'll smash a glass window and try to smoke that. It's glass. They call meth glass.
What's Jay Cutler up to nowadays?
Probably smoking cigarettes. Well, he owns his own tobacco company too.
What's Marcus Russell?
Cigarette buffet. After you have a slight heart attack, come smoke a pack of Pall Malls. If you feel real fancy, we got some Newport 100s. And if you're a bitch, we got the lights too. Come on down to J. Dollar Smoke Buffet. Where you will not leave within a contract extension.
He's probably like an assistant manager at a used car lot right now.
I'd really like to sell you this Dodge Charger, but can I get your reference in an NFL application? You know I used to be a quarterback, right?
He just shows
he's in the fucking McDonald's drive-thru. Trying to fucking haggle on the price. He's like, you know who the fuck I am? I'm Jay fucking Cutler.
Like $2 short of his meal.
He's like going to the fucking the cup for the fucking pennies. Counting out fucking like the world's most stickiest dimes. He's like, oh, okay, let me pull over, bro. He starts moving his car seat. Oh, a quarter.
They're in Chicago. They still don't know who he is.
Some man is at my front door saying he's Jay Cutler. Who the fuck is that? Excuse me, officer. You might know me. I'm Jay Cutler, quarterback of the Chicago Bears. The fuck is a Chicago Bear? Sir, please put some clothes on. Sir, you may not get naked in this McDonald's parking lot.
I'm going to show you all my flabs if you don't give me my burger.
Where are my cigarettes? OJ. Jake. Oh yeah, but Aaron Rodgers, Jay Cutler. He's got no enjoyment.
It is the same look. At least Jay Cutler doesn't have greasy hair. His hair's just dry and white.
I feel like he wants to be like the anti-Tom Brady. He wants to be so anti. This guy's obsessed with fucking like Star Wars because this man's taken his whole life in a Star Wars effect.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah. He's got the long, like it's just like good and evil. Tom Brady is straight good, clean cut, doesn't swear, kisses his kids on the lips. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not weird, right?
Aaron Rodgers is such a bad person. He doesn't kiss his kids on the lips.
Yeah, but like that's not weird, right? You know.
Notice how he has a different like fiance every year. I've noticed that too.
Yeah, he likes banging bitches, bro. I mean, like it's Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, look at me, I have money.
He's like that
and
old
long hair.
He's like that old grandpa who just walks around Applebee's all night. Like, hey, you see that Corvette outside? It's mine. Can I buy you a $5 martini?
He leans up against it. Like, you know,
Hey, is that glass wet?
Jay Cutler keeps interrupting his date. Sitting in the car.
Hey, you got any cigarettes, bud? I saw that Corvette outside. I only assumed.
You know what the similarities are? Neither one could win in the postseason.
Yeah, that's a true fact. Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers just makes it worse because look, once again, like he's the anti-Tom Brady. He's got the long, greasy hair, unshaven, and he the way and it's just like in his play style, he's the complete opposite. And I think the way he goes about, like even when it comes to handling the media, he just goes a completely different way. And it's just like, dude, you can't be a diva and fucking lose. You're like an ugly bitch who's a bitch. You can't be both. You gotta pick one, dude. You either gotta be fucking ugly or be a bitch. That's why most ugly bitches are single. I'm just saying.
Oh man,
it's true.
It is true. I'll give you
like
that.
I will, and that goes for the NFL. The NFL will tolerate you until you don't win shit. That's why AB gets a fucking job every fucking once in a while. I mean, you know what? I don't want to say I guarantee he's gonna go to the Raiders, but I'm not the Ravens. But like, what the fuck they got to lose?
If any franchise signs him, I hope they go 0-17 next year. like that's
they
what you deserve.
Until he calls Hardball a cracker. You can't control me, cracker.
He's like,
oh no, crackers are here. I'm out.
He's like, I'll bring Tom Brady with us too. He's like, you have him here? Yeah. And he brings in Jay Cutler, and they're like, yeah, we're drug testing you.
Yo, did you see? Speaking of talking about AB and his explosions makes me think of Bruce. Did you see Bruce Arians fucking like elbow a player in the neck? Because he was gonna like apparently BA thought this guy was gonna start pulling people off the pile, and apparently AB didn't want to BA didn't want to flag. So instead of using your words, this man rolled up on him like a savage beast, like a fat kid seeing a Twinkie for the first time. He rolled up on him like a Karen does to a black guy when she doesn't think she should be driving that car.
When she doesn't like his music.
Yeah. Excuse me. You know, he elbowed him in the neck, right? And that was like a big thing because, you know, white guy beating up a black guy. You already know where CNN took that.
You were ragging
tonight's breaking news.
and all the CNN followers are like, of course he didn't get arrested.
This is racist. America is racist. The NFL is racist.
We have gone downhill from here. From the 1930s, we have gone downhill.
Black people used to be hit with fire hoses for sitting down, and now they're getting paid millions of dollars to play a child support. Racist. See, when you say it out loud, it sounds so fucking stupid. Because these people are fucking stupid.
Why can't we go back to the 1700s when this place was perfect?
What do you mean black people can't get free rides on ships? It's just, do you not know where we come from? We are not always
racist. Free ride. I love how you ragged on Sean McVay about staring at the Titantron. I laugh every time I see Bruce Arians do it because I'm like, don't act like you do anything. We all know Tom Brady is that coach.
The only thing he's done all year is send AB home, and Tom wasn't too happy about that.
Like, under his coat, he's still making. Under his coat, he's making sure he still has a pulse. He's just like, he's happy to be there, you know, like.
Am I dreaming? Okay, yeah, I'm good. Oh, my pulse is a little high. I'm gonna go grab a sugar still. My blood sugar.
Happy to be alive and well out of the hospital, you know.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fun times.
Oh yeah, no, that. See, and that's just my opinion on that. I have nothing else to say. I forgot where the fuck you're going.
I love when I see Arians like, what do I do next? Like he's calculating, you know, like he has say on the team. Remember when he benched Brady, and then Brady was like, nah, I'm coming back out there.
That's like when you see like kids in the supermarket and they're like, "Oh, Timmy, get that." Like, "Fuck you, bitch."
It's like Bruce Arians like, Tom, you go. You better go. Oh, you're going that way. Yeah. That's fine too.
Yeah. Do that, Tom. I told you.
Do you think Tom retires this year?
That's racist. No, yeah.
Then Bruce Arians is gonna be exposed.
Yeah, because Tom's a free agent, correct?
He signed another extension through this year, so he's not a free agent. He is under contract with the Bucks one more year.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. Well, when he did go, he signed a 2-year deal, yes, but then he signed a 1-year extension, which would go through next year. So he would be a Buck.
Yeah. I say maybe he gives it one more last hurrah.
Do you want to get a second opinion on that?
Yeah, we can get a caller. We can get a caller.
All right, let's see. I'm sure. All right, everyone, only raise your hand at once. All right.
Don't call in too quick. If you guys got any questions, any topics you guys want us to go over, just give us a follow on Instagram at 3Man Lineup. There's a couple of underscores under there. I'm pretty sure you'll find. We got a caller here.
Yeah, we have a caller. This was caller number 7.
Okay, so caller, can we get your opinion?
We didn't even ask him what his opinion was. So we're talking about, right? So I was, just to catch you up real quick, he was ragging about how Sean McVay was staring at the Titantron
like a retard,
and just giving that confused look, that perplexed look, right? And I brought up, I love when I see Bruce Arians doing that. And he's acting like he actually does stuff on that team because we all know Tom Brady's the coach. And that begged the question, do you think Tom Brady's going to retire this season?
Good question.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Okay.
He's won 7 championships. He doesn't need to play.
Don't you be saying some half-ass bullshit on the fence answer. I want a yes or no, my guy.
Hey, relax, all right?
Why don't you relax?
We don't relax here at the 3Man.
You better know my fucking shit.
Look, all right, I'm gonna say no. All right, he still has Mike Evans. He still has a good team.
What is this whole team, Mike Evans? Notice how he said he's got Mike Evans, good team. like what?
Do you think they re-signed Chris Godwin? There's another question.
I don't know their cap situation.
Yeah, I don't either.
I can confirm nor deny that they will do that, but I'm sure they'll put an effort into it because Chris Godwin's also a certified stud.
All right.
I'd like to see him on the Patriots, to be honest with you, but
Yeah. Hey, I like that opinion. David's giving me a look. Get ready for a
bro.
rant.
I bet you think fucking Chinese prostitutes should be in Gillette Stadium giving fucking Roger Goodell. Oh no, but the guy, you know what I'm talking about.
Doesn't it look like Brian Hoyer?
The guy who owns your team buys Asian hookers. That's what I'm trying to say.
I was trying to bring up the Brian Hoyer thing again.
Oh, okay, Mr. Siggy's.
Yeah, do you think Brian Hoyer looks like that guy like knocking on your car
He can tell
window?
you where to get the world's cheapest gas because you know that's where he buys his cigarettes.
Oh my goodness.
This isn't ESPN. Thank you for listening, by the way, to the show.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, please give everybody just give us a like and a subscribe, just so I don't go home and blow my brains out.
And you know what? While you're here, what's
Steelers fan? It's inevitable.
What? What's that?
He's a Steelers fan. It's inevitable.
And what fan are you? What half-ass fan are you?
The 6-time champion Patriots, baby. You already know.
Bro, first of all, Nick, you don't even know what it is to like a fucking team, bro. You popped out of... How old are you? You popped out of the womb liking the world's best team. I don't want to hear shit from you. And I guarantee in 2008, that motherfucker had nothing to say, bro, because he knew what was up. Because the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and not 6. No, not 6.
What do you mean not 6?
Oh yeah, 6. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about Tom. Yeah, but fuck you, guy. Tom Brady. Hey, all right. Here's the funny thing. Back on my rant. This guy, right? Your whole fucking team is ass without one guy. One guy leaves, whole team fucking falls apart, right? You get Mac Jones. You spend all the money in the world to get what? To get what? Well, am I kidding you? No, you didn't. I'm telling you what you guys did to be ass.
Let's see how your team does with Mason Rudolph at
So this goes to show you must have a tumor. You clearly must
David,
have
don't
a tumor.
argue with our fans.
You must have a tumor pushing up against of the lower side of your brain if you think Mason Rudolph is ever going to see the field.
Don't argue with our fans.
What? Mason Rudolph? Are you really think the Steelers organization is going to go out there and not? What the fuck are we going to get in the draft?
Who are they gonna get? You got the 22nd pick in the draft, Bucko.
How do you not know that the Steelers? First of all, last year, right? Did you know what pick we had to get Najee Harris? Oh, what do? We finesse and we finagle, and we wind up scooping Najee Harris as a steal. What, we got lucky, bro? Are you dumb?
I'm so entertained right now.
How did we get lucky? How come nobody else drafted him? How come nobody else drafted? How do we get lucky? It's called scouting your players. You know what? If Bill Belichick's bitch ass knew how to scout a wide receiver, y'all motherfuckers would have somebody to fucking throw a ball to. But that's why you guys are whoring yourself out in free agency trying to get fucking wide receivers talking about, we got a good team. Our team's gonna be so good. You know what? You know who has a better wide receiver room than you? The fucking Eagles. The fucking Eagles. And you know what was a better wide receiver than the fucking Eagles? The Raiders. And one of them guys went to jail.
Oh yeah, Henry Ruggs, yeah. What a stud.
He did not like our thumbnail. David, apologize to the fan.
I apologize that you're a Patriots fan.
Well, I'm unsubscribing.
I apologize that you were born into you're like one of those kids from Burlington, you know, right? I'm heir to the Patriots fortune. I still got Bill Belichick's nuts.
Man.
Tom Brady, gobble gobble gobble.
Why did I answer this phone? Why did I answer this? Listen, Bucko, all right?
Bucko? You listen here, Bucko.
Win a championship for the next 10 years because you'll be looking for a franchise quarterback because your team sucks and they're getting old. Then talk.
Who's getting old? Besides that, no. I have a legitimate answer for this guy. I have a legitimate question.
No more arguing.
I got a legitimate question, right? Who on our team besides Ben Roethlisberger is old? I give you Mike Tomlin. Guy's old as dirt. But who?
Cam Hayward, Bucko.
Cam Hayward.
He's the man on the defense. He's the leader on your defense.
Cam Hayward.
You lose him.
Bro, clearly you have not seen Cam Hayward's production in the past.
You didn't ask that. You just asked who's old.
Who's old? Yeah, but if Cam, so think about it, right?
Eventually, when it's time to hang him up, it's time to hang him up.
So what are you gonna do about T.J. Watt? I don't know. What is it?
T.J. Watt's the stud. I'll give you that.
Okay, what about Mika Fitzpatrick?
Mika Fitzpatrick's good too.
Bro, he probably thinks Jamal Adams is the best fucking free safety ever, bro. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to speak to him anymore. He's gonna sit here and say, "Oh, he's decent." Bro, I can't.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That's fair. That's fair to say.
I'm done. I got nothing else to say.
It's all right. I get into this. I mean, I could barely hear you. I could only hear him because.
Team in the league, man.
What did he say? I can't hear him. I got headphones.
Overrated?
My team's overrated?
Yeah.
Ooh, he called you out.
How? A team that wasn't even supposed to make the playoffs.
What did they do this year?
Go to the fucking playoffs, you retard.
And then this year you made the playoffs and got out in the first round.
Yeah, we got Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. Do you have a brain tumor? Like, do you? What?
You proved my point.
Yeah. All right, first of all, we've been for the past 5 years we've been knowing we've had to get a new quarterback.
Hayward's gonna hang it up.
So all right, so because Ben Roethlisberger leaves.
Trash corners and a stud edge.
Oh my God! This nigga clearly does not watch football. Because did I not say in the beginning of the show? Did I not say in the beginning? So who's talking right now? Because you keep saying shit and I'm trying to rebuttal what you're saying.
You got Deontay Johnson who drops everything. You got freaking what's that guy's name? Chase Claypool. He can't even freaking realize that's his fourth down.
Okay. Do you want to talk about your receivers? You want to talk about your receivers? Because your receivers over there smoking too much pot to even catch a ball.
We weren't expected to win 10 games.
Bro, we weren't supposed to. Oh my God, bro. All right. No, Justin. This guy needs to shut his mouth for 5 minutes, right? Let me use his argument against him, right? This man. No, why? See, dude, why does he keep saying shit, dude?
Can you hear him on your headset?
Can he shut up? Can you either mute the mic? Can you shut up for 5 minutes?
Tell your fan to shut up?
Yes, because you're not letting me talk.
You want to censor your fans?
Yeah, what
Oh my god. So how are you gonna sit here and say your team's good?
Wow. I didn't say my team was good. I said they had a better year than expected. 10-7 went to playoffs with the rookie.
So
I'll give him that.
So we went what 8-7-9 or 8-7 and 9-7-1.
It all gets confusing now.
Yeah, exactly 9-7-1 because we couldn't beat the fucking Lions. Still did better than the Eagles. That's all I care about.
Yeah, they did better than the Eagles.
So we go 8-7.
We all agree that the Eagles are, they'll never be, a Super Bowl caliber team ever again. But
I've never seen a team implode
Can I
so
ask
fast.
you the question? I've been trying to ask him the
that's what
question.
happens when you have Nick Foles.
Oh my god!
Not Nick
Give me the
Foles.
phone. Give me the
I'm a
phone.
Patriot fan. Sorry. Nick Foles.
All right, I got. Let me explain myself. Right,
Sean, he's holding the phone, just so you know.
How is it that you're gonna sit here and say you guys had a decent season when you?
Is that false?
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh, yeah. See. This is where you gotta cut the fans off, bro. This is where you gotta tell them, bro. Like you can't just be like, let me rebuttal. Let me say something.
Well, this is his time to shine. He's on the line.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you gonna say? All right, so at the end of the day, so you're gonna say, right? You were really good with a rookie quarterback, and you got a first round kick out. Okay, we did the same thing. We didn't get as many wins as you did, but who the fuck cares? Because we both went home in the same fucking week with old ass Ben Roethlisberger, with old man Cam Hayward, with trash ass corners, and a decent Minka Fitzpatrick, bro. How in the world does that make sense?
Look, I will give you this.
Look, no. This is his time to shine.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Pardon me.
First-round running back, and you got Deontay Johnson and Chase Claypool and all these studs at receiver. Your quarterback can't throw a football.
Yeah, that's the whole fucking point. The fact that we didn't have a quarterback who could throw the football, and we still made the playoffs, and still at the end of the day, you guys didn't do no better than us in the playoffs.
Rudolph.
What?
Dwayne Haskins.
So clearly you do not watch football because those are not people you want running a football offense.
David,
You know what Mike Tomlin said?
you're being rude.
How am I being rude? So do you want? So is Brian Hoyer your future? Was Brian Hoyer your future when Brady left? Was
No.
Brian Hoyer and what's the other guy's name? What was the other guy's name that everybody was?
Stiddy.
Stiddy, remember? Stiddy time, blah, blah, blah. What happened to him? Hey, Jacoby Brissett too. He was the future? Jimmy G was the future. Like, come on, you can't say because they're your backups, he's your everything.
I'll give you this. Ben Roethlisberger held your team back because his arm was like
Oh yeah,
spaghetti.
no doubt. That's why I was so. Honestly, for me personally, I was mad that we made the playoffs because I'm like, well, damn, bro, we gotta get I want to get a decent draft pick so we could start finessing and finagle.
Fair enough.
I didn't want to go to the playoffs. It's like, but the fact that we went to the playoffs says a whole lot.
You can consider the season a success.
Hey, and you know what? You could say this about our defense. You could say this about my defense without a doubt.
This is good.
Last eight games, those DBs you want to start talking trash about, Joe Hayden beat the Titans, bro. Go watch that game, watch the final play, and watch Joe Hayden put that work in. And you know what? Go watch the Kansas City game. Watch the first quarter, and then shut the game off. But watch the first quarter.
Ask him about Aaron Rodgers.
What are you on your head?
Bro, that's
Doesn't make any sense.
it's a joke. That's not supposed to make sense. Duh.
Oh. I can't tell with you. You're giving me mixed signals.
Mixed signals. I'm trying to talk to you, not take you on a date. Mixed signals. I don't like men. That should be the biggest signal of all.
Hey, we're talking football here.
Hey, what kind of ball?
You need to relax. You need to take it to a boat, my guy. All right.
All right. Well.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, he's asking you a question.
He's asking me a question. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's switch the roles. Let me ask you a question, all right? Who would you like the Steelers to have as a quarterback for next year?
Interesting question, David.
I want that quarterback from Ole Miss.
Matt Corral.
Yeah.
You know he's a project player, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, so you look at the free agency of who can we get at quarterback, right? What are we gonna get? Teddy Bridgewater? What are we gonna get? Like, there's nobody out there.
Jameis, baby. Jameis Winston.
There's a reason why Sean Payton stepped down. Are you really this dense?
You know, it was a joke, all right? Even though I don't think Jameis Winston's that bad. All right, to be fair.
Oh yeah, anybody who throws 30 for 30, bro. Yeah, good in my book.
30 you gotta look at
That's like your girlfriend cheating on you 30 times and you're fine with it.
Because you got laid 30 times.
He was having a pretty good year with no receivers this year before he tore his ACL. He was having a pretty good year.
Oh yeah.
Is it bad?
That's what happens when you're fucking top heavy. You see how fat Jameis Winston is and how skinny his legs are? Of course that fucking knee's gonna snap. That thing's been waiting to go for years right now. But Jameis Winston is garbage, and there's a reason why Tampa Bay didn't want him. They got Tom Brady, and what do you know? They won the Super Bowl next year. So yeah, trash.
Surprise.
Yeah. You really can't say anything about Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston had the same team besides maybe the linebacker they got in the draft. I am 100% correct on that. They had the same team. They had Sue. Besides AB too, but I mean, what? Jameis Winston and AB? What are they going to be stealing crab legs together? I don't know.
But all right. Well, before you go, obviously they have the championship games this weekend, right? We got the Bengals at the Chiefs, and we got the Niners at the Rams. Give me some predictions. And then David can go after.
Look, all right. I love Joe Burrow, or Joe Burr, as people like to call him.
Joe Shiesty. Yep. Joey franchise.
That boy in the pocket is nice, okay? That's going to be Mac Jones next year, but let's not talk about that. They're good, okay? They got weapons, but their defense cannot hold up against Patrick Mahomes. I'll tell you that much. Patrick Mahomes is going to drop 50 on their head, and the Bengals are going to lose.
Really? All right. That's bold. What about the NFC?
The Rams are on fire.
Yes.
The Rams are on fire. Cooper Kupp is the best wide receiver in the league.
The Rams have also lost 7 in a row to the Niners. Does that concern you?
Did it concern Aaron Rodgers? Of course. But Matthew Stafford isn't Aaron Rodgers, is he?
See, like, I don't...
See, look, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to make a point. To see Matthew Stafford in a playoff game, I was nervous. Because, like, I never thought he was, like, elite. Like, everyone loves using that excuse, like, oh, he was just on the Lions. But I don't necessarily love that excuse. I didn't trust him in the play. I didn't expect him to come up big when they needed him most.
Yeah, but when the whole team is shit, what are you supposed to do?
Well, yeah, I guess. But you know what? They beat Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. I'll give you that. And so you're predicting a Chiefs-Rams Super Bowl matchup, the matchup that everybody wanted a couple years ago.
Yeah, that'd be a good game.
All right. Our phone line is about to die, so thank you for calling.
Thank you. Tell your co-host I'm unsubscribing. I feel very disrespected, quite frankly. And,
yeah, I feel disrespected too when you come up over here talking about that shit.
We'll send you a $20 gift card to Speedway.
And go Patriots. Go Mac Jones. At least we have a quarterback.
All right. Thank you for calling. All right, bye.
The guy who owns your team buys Asian hookers. That's not enough said, bro. Enough said.
Everybody needs some...
Call that man back. Tell him Tom Brady kisses his kids on the lips.
Everybody needs to get it once in a while. Even Robert Kraft.
No, serious. I keep forgetting his name. Maybe because, that team's so forgettable.
Bob Kraft.
Where the hoes at? Where the Korean women at? I want South Korea, not North Korea. Them motherfuckers is crazy. See, that didn't really make any sense too. How Cam Hayward's gonna hang him up soon? I don't see that happening in the next 3 years at all. And let's not forget Ben Roethlisberger was a rookie when he won the Super Bowl.
You did stump me. When you asked him for to name an old player in the Steelers, because here I am thinking they are an old team, but then I was like, wait a minute,
who are they?
I can't name anyone.
That whole
old.
Team's transformed.
Who was it? Pouncey, the center.
He left.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Villanueva, is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
He left.
He's on the Ravens.
He went to Baltimore. Yeah. So all these names were popping ahead, and I was like, wait, they're not even on the team anymore.
The only true vet that are old and that are on that team is Joe Hayden. I guess you could put thinking of Cam Hayward in there, but I'm gonna go find Cam Hayward's age, because at the end of the day, dude, I really don't. He's got to be maybe 32, maybe 35. I'm looking that up right now, because that just didn't make any fucking sense. Let's see. He's 32 years old. He's 32 years old, dude. So, like, and Cam Hayward, he stays relatively healthy, and he's the type of guy to where he's going to keep up with his body. So, he's on I'd say the right side of 30. I mean, once he gets to, like, 35, maybe I'll be like, oh, but by that time, we'll probably have other defensive tackles. Think about it. We had Hardgrave for a while, which he wound up blossoming into a great D tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's playing on the side of Cox and stuff. No homo. But all right, so right there, I'm not going to call Cam Hayward old. 32 years old. I'm not calling him old at that point, because even in his play, he's not old. I mean, we're not asking Cam Hayward to put up T.J. Watt style numbers and sacks and QB pressures. No,
that's not his job.
Exactly, but he causes havoc in the middle. Right. I mean, if Stephon Tuitt could ever fucking play a game, Stephon Tuitt has probably been on that team for as long as I've been alive, and I've only seen him play like a handful of games.
It's those selfless roles that every team needs players to, that's not going to show up on the stats sheet, but you're important.
But they know how important that is. Right. And that's why I think you keep, a Joe Hayden, because he's been when we got him from the Browns, I think he turned into a whole new player. So in the caller's argument of
his name was Sean, by the way. He sent an email saying that was really fun. By the way,
okay,
wanted me to tell you.
So I think when you put it in a way of, okay, Cam Hayward's old and the team's going to be asked because Ben Roethlisberger's not there. But the team was asked with Ben Roethlisberger there anyway. So, like, at the end of the day, you got to look at it. We can only go up from here. We have a really, really good defense. We have potential stars on the offense. If fucking Juju comes back and they take his phone away, good, right? Deontay Johnson just sits in front of the
Claypool's away too.
Yeah, them too, bro. And tell him to stop doing steroids, bro. It's kind of noticeable. And then you make Deontay Johnson sit in front of a jug machine, and hopefully he just doesn't doesn't drop any balls. And then you got Freiermuth, who is he was Ben's favorite target. And we are primed. I wish I could call this guy. Like, when you look at our team in depth, we are primed. Like, all we need is a fucking quarterback. Our offensive line is Duke. I will give you that. They're not as good as they are in our earlier days. But when you look at the possibilities we have on wide receiver, because you have to admit, Deontay Johnson and Claypool have both shown flashes of superstardom.
Yeah, a year ago, Deontay Johnson led the league in drops, and now this year he didn't have many at all.
Exactly.
He improved his game.
Exactly. And even Ray McLeod.
Claypool still annoys me. His face annoys me. Like, I really want to smack him.
I think Claypool, for me, it's just like his body, and I think he could be like a DK Metcalf, but he's too much of a pussy.
Those
are guys from Notre Dame.
This is the situation.
Guys from Notre Dame are soft.
This is the situation where if you still had Antonio Brown without CTE and like a normal guy, and his career was kind of ending, and he was still a Steeler for life and all that, this is when he would be a great mentor for these young bucks.
Yeah, but I would say AB probably would have. I mean, if AB stayed on the Steelers, think about it, bro. He probably wouldn't have a Super Bowl. That's the only thing. But I mean, that Super Bowl ain't doing him shit now because he's just ruined his career to get it. I mean, he probably had a better chance of saving his career if he didn't go batshit crazy on the fucking Jets.
No, his resume for the Hall of Fame would have been much better if he was a Steeler for life without a Super Bowl ring.
Oh yeah,
but imagine those stats. Like, he missed a year, didn't even play at all. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
and he's a durable player.
Oh yeah, dude, he's probably one of the. He's
probably the best receiver.
He will be a Josh Gordon, bro. He will be a Josh Gordon.
Yeah.
He will always have problems, but there will be some team out there that are willing to give him a shot. Mm-hmm. The only thing about Josh Gordon does the same thing AB does, not to the same extent, but he definitely self-implodes. And it's like, oh, Josh Gordon's clean. He's been clean for X amount of months. He gets on a team, month later being released.
And once the Patriots give up on you, it's probably time to,
Well, tons of teams have given up on him. I mean, and teams still bring him back. I mean, Seattle tried to bring him back. Kansas City's brought him there. I want to say he's made a couple other stops too. I think AB will turn out to be, because when you see that man, dude, especially in his workouts, that man is fucking built, and that man takes damn well good care of his body. And I think he's still got a decent amount of time.
Something still.
I mean, that's why I think I wouldn't really call his career done. I just say maybe it's just maybe it is done. I think what team is really that desperate to get that, that desperate to go get Antonio Brown, knowing the type of stuff he brings into your locker room. And do you want that in your locker room? And that's something you'd have to ask yourself and your
Yeah, no, I don't think it's
your
worth
coaching
the risk.
staff. It's not. It's not. No matter what position you're in, you're better off gambling on somebody from the draft.
Maybe yeah, maybe he can win you a game on a last second touchdown. Type
Yeah,
of
but
thing
what do you?
that only Antonio Brown can make? Those types of catches, but it's not worth the distraction. The
Distraction. If you're going to bring Antonio in on Saturday and release him on Monday, then that's a different story.
Right.
And that's to say he just has a good day that Sunday.
And even on the Bucks, he behaved for a while, but then
As soon as Antonio, you hear, I've heard this from a lot of people. As soon as Antonio Brown feels like he's the man and he's the main guy, he starts acting out. And you look at Mike Evans was nicked, Chris Godwin's out.
he's gonna go to the Ravens, already knowing he's the top guy.
He's supposed to be going there with his cousin, Hollywood Brown.
I forgot they were related. Yep.
How the fuck do you name your kid Hollywood?
It's not. That's his nickname.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh,
Jaquarius?
Marquise.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I've heard worse, especially going from Florida.
Ocho Cinco. William
What a
Gay.
William Gay.
Oh man.
I mean, yeah, that's really all I gotta say on that. It's.
Yeah. Well, I think that wraps it up this week.
Oh yeah. It was a fat one today, but thank you for listening. If you can go subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a like.
We need to make up for the lost subscriber that David lost us today.
Hey, anybody else can go to our Instagram, and we are more than happy to call people, bring them on, and if you want to get feisty, we can get feisty. But
It's hot up in here.
it is, but that's just what it is. We love heated debates, especially when it comes to sports, and we'll give it to. I'll give it to anybody. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Do not give a fuck. Because, bro, that was just blatant bullshit, dude. Come on, dude. I literally just broke our whole team down, dude. And the man's really going to start, what, Cam Hayward ties our whole team together? Like, what the fuck?
You're very upset about that.
Yeah, because it's bullshit, dude. How are you going to do the same thing my team did, right? Justin, right? His argument is because you went, what was your record, 10 what?
10-7.
10-7. So the fact that you went 10-7, right? And still got kicked out of the first round of playoffs, and we went 9-7-1. You want to fucking say you had a better seat? We did the same shit, the same thing.
It was pretty even, yeah. I mean, one Lions went away. We had the same exact record, identical postseason.
Exactly.
Journey,
Yeah, exactly. Weren't really supposed to make the playoffs, but you've wind up sneaking in the playoffs no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Like
really, the Colts deserve to be in there more than both of our teams.
I don't know. No. Because when you say with the Colts are worse than I would rather see the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship before I see the Colts in anything. Because the Colts is a team, they're the most unattractive team, and it's mostly because Carson Wentz. Because whenever you see a game with Carson Wentz, you're gonna see
you're not
raw
good at
chicken.
football.
It's like somebody breaded raw chicken, like they just put breadcrumbs on raw chicken and just put it on a plate. That's what Carson Wentz is, just raw chicken with breadcrumbs.
You're not good at football when you're a downgrade from Phillip Rivers.
I can only imagine. I guarantee. Jacoby Brissett's still over there. I guarantee they're giving him looks every week, dude. Like, hey, you do better than that. Oh my God, Jacoby's not hurt.
Oh man.
I guess they just try to call Wentz in the morning to see if hey, dude, did you pull a hammy?
Hey Ty, you can still move your legs, right?
Ty's still on that team?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, people always try to say he was a good wide receiver, but I didn't really think that.
I had someone tell. I know we have to get going, but I had someone tell me the other day that to the Colts community, T.Y. Hilton is equal to Marvin Harrison, and I'm no.
Okay,
way.
well on that note, we bid you guys. I can't even my brain, dude.
That's enough stupidity for the night.
Yeah, dude, my eyes hurt. But on that note, we're going to leave you guys till next week. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.